Hi guys, I wanted to do some examples for you to help set you up for success today. I know expressions is kind of new, so I wanted to work with you to help you feel a little bit better. So today you're only doing evens, so you're only doing the left side, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I'm gonna do some odd examples to help set you up for success, okay? So first, the very first section, question 1 and 2, remember you're only doing question 1, is going to ask you to identify terms and like terms in the expression. So if you have some different colors and you can color code, you can do it that way. If not, you can make maybe different shapes around them. So in this case, I see 6.4y to the second. I'm going to make that in one color. I don't see any other terms with y to the second, so that's the only one I'm going to put in green. Now in purple, I see 2.5y. And I see negative 0.07y. Those are both terms with y. Those are like terms. And those are the only ones I see with just y. The very last ones I see are just constants. That's negative 9 and 1. And there, that was all I was asked to do. Just identify like terms. It didn't ask me to simplify. So if you wanted to, you can make either color code, maybe make different shapes around them, or maybe just make different lines with the ones that are all the same terms. Okay? So that's an example for number 1. I'm going to skip over and do number 6 as a second example for you. Remember, you guys are only doing odds, so you're doing the other side. So number 6 shows an example with distributive property. I'm going to zoom in here so you guys can see a little bit better. So when the 7 is in front of the parentheses, it's telling us we have to distribute. That means multiply by that and then multiply that. And then after that, we're going to combine like terms. Remember, that's all we can do. So breaking this down, that's going to be 7 times d minus, and I said minus because that's the sign in the middle, 7 times 1, and then our final one is going to be plus 2 as seen there. All right, so anytime you multiply a variable and a coefficient, or a variable and a constant, you multiply the coefficient and then just plop the variable at the very end. So remember, if something is multiplied by d, any variable without a number in front of it has an imaginary 1 in front of it. So it's the same as 1d. So 7 times 1 is 7. So that would just be 7d minus, and then 7 times 1 over here, 7, and plus 2. So here we can only combine like terms. So I have 2, I have negative 7, and those are the only like terms we have there. So I'm going to go ahead and simplify there. Remember, we have different signs here. So you're going to subtract and keep the bigger sign. The bigger sign, of course, is negative. 7 minus 2 would give you 5. So this is going to be minus 5, and then I'm just going to bring down 7d. And this is your answer, 7d minus 5. That's the simplest you can go, and you are all done. You can only combine like terms, so you're all done there. All right? Hopefully that helped you there. I'm going to do one more example for you, and I'm also going to help you set up number 9. So let's also do number 8, because this is double distributive property again. So let's see the ones you're assigned. See on number 7, you'll see distributive property where the ones you're assigned. And then other than that, you'll have to combine like terms on number 5, and then I'll help you set up number 9. All right, so back to this. We are going to distribute. So do the little bunny hop. And remember, this would be 20 times p. And I'm going to say plus now, since there's a plus in the middle. 20 times 2. And then plus, we're going to distribute again on this side. It's going to look like a lot of work, but it's not going to be too bad. 16 times, don't forget the negative 3. See how that's negative 3? And then minus 16 times, and once again, don't forget the negative p. Negative p. So we're just going to simplify here. So 20 times p would give me 20p, plus 20 times 2 would give me 40, plus 16 times negative 3. Let's just break it down. 10 times 3 is 30. 3 times 6 is 18. That would give me a total of negative 48. And then minus 16 times negative p would give me negative 16p. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to want to do, remember this from integers, is I see a double negative, that's going to have to turn into a plus. And then after that, I'm just going to combine like terms. I have 16p and 20p. Those are both positive. 20 plus 16 would give me 36p. And then after that, I have 40 and negative 48. And I'm going to combine those. And that's going to give me negative 8. And that is it, guys. We are all done. All right, so hopefully these examples helped you. I'm going to help you with one last one, just setting up number 9, because this is one you are assigned. So it says, write an expression in simplest form that represents the cost for shampooing and cutting W, women's hair, and M, men's hair. So it's giving you a variable to represent each. So as we see over there, it's going to cost $15 to cut a woman's hair. So I'm going to say 15W. And then it's going to cost 5 to cut a woman's hair. So I'm going to do 5W. And then we're going to add $7 to cut a man's hair, so 7M. And then $2 to cut a man's hair, 2M. And then from there, you're going to combine like terms. So you're going to identify the ones that are like and combine them. And that's why it says in simplest form. So I started that for you, but you have to simplify and combine like terms, please. Okay? All right, good luck on the assignment. You just have those 5 problems. So